Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Maniacs Reacts.
Dang, you make a good talk show host or something.
I play one on TV.
What's going on, guys? Here we are, episode number 7. I can't do it on one hand.
You can't even do 5.
I can't even do 3. What are you talking about? Episode 7 of Maniacs Reacts with me, John. That's lame. Jim. And we got Connor this time. Mm-hmm. Welcome, Connor, to Maniacs Reacts.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, like he's never been here before.
That's
he's always here, whether or not he's here or not. He's really here.
Yeah, that's right, guys. So Connor's actually my son, and he edits all of our audios. Audios?
He does
videos.
Audio. Yeah, I mean,
he does edit the audio too, but he edits the videos. Yeah. And so Ryan had to take care of some family business tonight or this week. And so we thought it'd be really cool if Connor jumps in. He really doesn't like being in front of the camera. He likes being behind the camera.
Yeah. And he does a good job.
He does a good job.
He should really stay there. I don't know.
What happened to your hair? That's what I want to know.
You know what?
He's turning colors.
To his credit, 3 years of editing, all the Maniacs Garage content, all the audio, all the music. The video.
Well, actually, he makes a lot of the music he makes from scratch.
Creates.
So really cool.
Yeah. So
really
I mean, props to Connor.
Where can people go to find your music?
Nowhere. Your YouTube channel.
All right, not yet. All right, cool. Well, this is our segment where we pick 3 cars. Well, technically 2 cars that we really spend some time on, and then we throw in a bonus car at the end. It's kind of a more fun reaction.
And these cars are people that we posted before on the Instagram page, right?
Some.
Yeah. And
most.
Some of our followers too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're intertwined with the Maniac culture.
That's right. And their cars, the first 2 cars that we pick, they're really kind of what we like, so, and you guys will see. And then we rate them. We rate them. We have a 3-tier rating system. We have a cranker, which is can get it going. The RPM, the tachometer just stays at 0. Mm-hmm. And then we have a cruiser that kind of is okay. Mm-hmm. We like some aspects of it, but just not a full tilt, car. So the highest rating that we give is the on the limiter. I had to think for a second.
Get with it.
Close.
On the limiter. So that one is just redlining on the tachometer. So that's our 3-tier rating system. So we're going to be rating these cars, guys, at the end of each of the car pieces that we're putting on.
Yeah.
And so we want to welcome everybody. We thank you guys for joining us. This is cool. It's like a midweek thing for us. It's kind of a nice break from just the daily grind. And believe me, it is a grind. Every one of us has a full-time job doing things. And it's kind of nice to get together in the middle of the week and play a little bit like this and hang out and have some fun banter.
Yeah, because get away from the desk and talk about cars.
Yeah,
at a desk, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, you're sitting at a desk all day nowadays because you earned your keep. You got into. How long did it take you to get to where you are now? How many years at this last company?
16 years.
So it takes 16 years to get a good desk job.
Yeah.
And you were doing a lot of heavy equipment maintenance, out in the sun. Snow, whatever.
Snow.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of
snow. Other places in here.
120 degrees for sure, 130.
Yeah.
Hot, greasy, dirty, sweaty. Yeah.
That's just you, right?
Yeah. Hot, dirty,
greasy.
Yeah.
Either way, it's nice to get away from it, you know?
Yeah.
And so, I'm doing real estate stuff, and we're busy. We're doing a lot of work out here right now in Arizona, and so it's really nice to kind of hang out. And Connor does actually videos for a living, so he's cranking videos out, pretty much coming out his ears all day, every day.
That's what it feels like sometimes. Yeah.
So he loves putting these together last minute as well.
Get thrown in. Yeah, no pressure.
All right, cool. Hey, you guys ready to get going on the first car?
Yeah, let's move forward.
All right. So I picked this car, and I'm going to make a little introduction for it. So it's a cross-mergination. That's an official word.
That's a word.
of a German engineering and Japanese styling. Actually, it's completely the other way around.
Yeah,
it's Japanese engineering and it's
Yeah.
German styling.
Yeah,
So
it's absolutely
it's a crazy combo, man.
really cool.
I am digging this car. It's patina.
It's hella cool.
Oh, it's so cool. You guys ready? You ready? All right, let's put
Drop
it out here.
it.
Boom, there it is. There it is. So this, you guys,
Yeah.
is a BMW. This is a 1971 BMW 2002. That is what it's called. 2002 is actually the model of this car. It's a really cool car. They're super hard to find anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But these guys, that's not a BMW engine in there.
No.
So these guys did kind of the opposite of what we've done with the 49 Ford, right? Where we dropped the crazy old body on a newer BMW. These guys dropped an old BMW on a Subaru WRX.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah.
How cool is that, dude?
Yeah.
That's cool.
All-wheel drive.
That's really cool.
So it's an all-wheel drive, WRX. It lands itself really good for this thing. This kind of crazy road racy, very Euro with the roof rack, roof carrier up on top.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
you can tell it wasn't a Southern Arizona body.
Yeah, definitely not.
So, what sticks out to you guys like first thing that you see this thing?
Of course, the wide body. I mean,
Wide body.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have to think they did that on purpose because maybe the Subaru is wider. Actually, the Subaru is wider than the 2002. It's a very thin car, very skinny car for the era. So I bet that wide body is purposefully done as well as it looks good. Bring a little bit of the Subaru heritage back to the BMW and then also make it fit the width properly.
Man, youngster, throwing down. I like it.
So I think he's right because the 71, cars are really tiny. At least the European cars, are really small.
Yeah, and Japanese cars too.
And by the 2000s, where that WRX came from,
More modern.
Ironically, it's 2002 WRX, which is
really
confusing because it's a BMW. It's a 1971 BMW 2002, but it's a 2002 Subaru WRX under it. And so, so the wide bodies, that's a good observation, Connor. I actually looked into it a little bit deeper. They actually built those fenders and then they painted it and patinaed it to match the original, because that car's original patina.
Yeah.
The rest of it.
Sure.
Yeah.
The rest of it. And then,
really cool look.
I don't know if you can see it, but those wheels are, I thought they were some sort of a Corvette wheel.
I think they're like an Enki or something.
Yeah, I don't know where I saw that, but it could be. And I know it's gone through some different kind of phases of build process. They had just a fender flare on it at one point, kind of like what we have on the 49. They didn't go to the wide body, but the wide body definitely is the proper look.
Super good.
The box flares. I think they're called box flares, or
the vents on them and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, so very cool. like Euro DTM, like the German touring car kind of look.
It just looks like the Subaru.
So the hood opening forward like that is something that kind of catches my eye right away. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of gives it that special look. Yeah. So
isn't that factory?
Just different? Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Like it's called a clamshell, I think.
But just that little something different.
Just a little bit of character. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like those headlights, man.
How are they? Hellas?
Yeah.
Hellas. Okay. Yep. Proper. For the German look of the car.
Yeah.
And the stance is just rad.
Boxy.
It's just so rad, dude.
Yeah.
And then, of course, on the inside, they got the proper setup for a race car. They got the really crazy roll cage going on. Mm-hmm. Looks like they have a rear radiator. Maybe there's not enough room in the front on this car by the time it got all shoehorned in there.
Yeah. Where's the radiator mounted on the Subaru?
Front. Yeah.
There's just not enough space in the short
I think maybe by the time they put it in this body, the body didn't have room for it.
Does it have a
big intercooler though, huh?
Does it have a hood scoop for the intercooler or no?
I don't think so.
I don't think it does.
I think it fits right in there. Yeah, I think the hood just shuts right on top of it.
Yeah, it looks like it. Could be vented. Not sure. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Did they widen the rear taillights? Is that spaced out a bit further?
No, the taillight area is stock, and then if you can see where the fenders were added on,
looks so good, dude.
At the sides.
I bet you it rips too. I mean, it probably hugs the road.
Super light.
4-wheel drive. Looks like it's manual.
Turbocharged.
Yeah. So that's kind of fun.
WRXs, dude, they're fast.
Yeah, they do it for sure.
If you don't just add a little bit to them and blow.
Yeah,
it's not just a V8, that's for sure.
It's not just a V8, dude. They probably will give you a run for the money on that.
I hope so.
I read somewhere on this that they have a whole other engine that's being built for it to drop in there. It's a WRX engine as well. Yeah. So they're going to keep
maybe
that
STI
thing going.
Something.
Maybe an STI. I don't
so
remember.
What is a WRX engine? I mean, it's turbo.
It's a flat four boxer.
Flat four. So it's a boxer engine.
16 valves.
So opposing, four cylinder opposing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it's front.
Oh yeah,
front engine. So they're really low center of gravity.
They're
really well
a good
balanced vehicle.
Porsche used them for a long time before they went to the 6.
Porsche, Well, the Porsche had originally 4-cylinder opposing, and then they went to 6-cylinder opposing. So the 911s, they're all 6-cylinder, but they're rear and then mid later,
and then low,
and so really good. But this thing though, with its all-wheel drive, and I don't know enough about the WRXs, but I do know that they have a really cool distribution of front wheel to rear wheel ratio. Mm-hmm. And I think aftermarket, you can actually
adjust it.
Mess with
You're
that.
talking torque distribution right now, right?
Okay. Right.
Sure.
Yeah. So how much power is going to the front?
I thought so. I just wanted to kind of clarify that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, man, I love this thing. I'm kind of just.
I want to drive it.
I'm stuck looking at the big screen up above right here, looking at it. We got it down here too, but I just want to see it up on the big screen because it's just so cool. It's just such a cool looking car, and they did a really good job. So obviously, I think the guy. The story is that he was driving by this car. It was out in someone's yard for a long time, and he kept seeing it, and he finally went over there and ended up buying the BMW, and then he parked it in his backyard, and it was sitting there for many years. And then WRX was floating around their shop, and it was beat up and had a good, running gear and everything. So they're like, hey, you know what? I don't think anyone's done this. I mean, there's body swaps coming out everywhere now. If you're really starting to look around, there's a lot. It's a cool.
It's different.
Yeah, it's a cool mod. We know how different. We know how different it is, right?
He's lucky that they even sold it to him, because in our experience, you could drive by someone's house and you see this thing in their yard art.
See
grass is growing through it, or they have a bunch of things. You try and get one of them off them, and they're nope. I'm going to build that someday.
That's right.
Like come on.
We do see them actually quite a lot around here in Arizona. And they're actually in really good shape. I mean, they're surface rusted, perfect patina, like the Dodge truck that's looking at us over there all the time. Waiting
just
to be
down this street.
Right.
There's yard art everywhere.
I know, man. So, all right, I think it's time to rate this bad boy.
Yeah.
What do you say there, guest, special guest?
This one's definitely on the limiter, I'd say. I mean, it's got to rip like it too,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's got to be sweet, man.
Mm-hmm.
It catches your eye for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, Jim. What do you say?
I'm on the limiter with this one.
You're on the limiter.
Yeah, and I'm hard on these guys.
You're hard on these guys, on these Euro guys. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
The Euro guys you're hard with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You're an American muscle guy. Yeah. Classic rock.
Classic
American
rock.
muscle.
Nothing like a good jam band, brother.
That's funny, dude. What's that music style that you guys were talking about at the studio the other day? Shoegaze. These guys, these young guys, man, I don't even know what they're into anymore. So shoegaze apparently is a music style. So
it's like the new psychedelic rock.
Some of you young ones out there watching, because we do have viewers that are in his age range.
Lend the plane. There you go.
And I'm landing it. And all the way up to Jim's with his classic rock.
All right.
I kind of skated that one because I'm actually higher on that ladder, and but I'm kind of the crazy Euro EDM stuff. So we got a little bit of everything around here.
Yeah, we sure do.
And with Ryan gone, he probably would bring a little country into it, maybe
just a little bit.
All right, so I'm gonna rate this thing on the limiter 100% because I always think of these things that they're probably on the limiter quite often on their own anyway too. Mm-hmm. But what a great job, right up our alley. We love this. We want to do more body swaps, in the future because they're just so cool, and love the patina. It's just such a cool look. I'm sure at some point it's gonna get old. You're gonna want to go back to other things, but It sure makes it easier to build a car.
Yes.
It cuts probably $20,000 to $40,000, I'd say, out of a project,
Plus,
to not
if it
have
takes
to
a
do
dent,
that. Because $20,000 is
just blends in.
a good paint job, and crazy body work is even more than that. So to be able to kind of just do it and have fun with it, go trash on and go drive it, have go on some cruises. How cool is that?
Not to worry.
Not to worry.
Yeah.
Maybe still has AC like ours, huh?
Yeah.
So super cool. Super
Great job.
Cool.
Phenomenal.
Awesome job. All right. Well, let's get ready for something. What else are we getting ready for?
Well,
our next car.
Wait, before we go to the next car, why don't we check out our sponsor for the night?
Oh, that's right. We got a sponsor, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got to get the mouse back on my screen. Here it is.
Come on.
Let's go.
All right.
Today's sponsor, you guys, is Auto Power Safety. So these guys are out of Southern California, and they make, amongst other things, they make roll bar, roll cage kits. So you can literally buy a kit, pre-welded or unwelded. Correct? Is that correct? Is that what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it's pieces.
It's pieces. They're all bent, and they'll fit your application. So we're showing an Evo here, or whatever this thing is, but they have like literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of part numbers for different vehicles. I've been to their shop. We are using this roll cage kit in our 49 Ford body swap BMW.
We didn't buy one for the 49 Ford, though.
No, we didn't buy one. They didn't have one for the 49 Ford. But it was cool. Since the car is the chassis is a BMW, we just went right to a BMW E92 roll cage kit, bought the hoop, and we started with that. And we were able to actually piece all the rest of it together and fit it into that car. So we built a lot of it, built off of it. But they literally will sell you a kit for your car. So go check them out at Auto Power Safety on Instagram, or on the web, they're at autopowerindustries.com.
Nice.
Autopower Industries?
.com.
Yeah, check them out.
They're on the World Wide Web.
World
Oh, wow.
Throwing it back
there. The 90s are showing.
The 90s called.
Yeah. They want the World Wide Web back.
All right, so I guess maybe now we're ready for our next car, huh?
All right.
Yeah,
all right. Yeah. Well, Jim, why don't you segue into this bad boy before I drop it on here for everybody else?
All right, so this
what can you tell us?
What can I tell you?
Teaser.
A little teaser. It's totally tubular.
Nice, we're calling, dude. Wow.
Totally tubular. It's got 12 valve vibes.
Oh.
It's got trophy truck inspiration.
Ooh.
And
here we go.
There it is.
Yep.
Diamond T body.
Yeah. Oh man. Wow. That is so sweet.
That's our style right there.
That's so sweet.
We're digging
one
that.
And this one.
Yeah.
They're our style.
Yeah, we're digging it.
Love it. We love it.
Is that frame custom built?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's a crazy tube chassis. Looks like from pretty much front to back. It's all doubled up. That is stout.
It's wild.
Yeah, that is stout.
Yeah,
so full on like trophy truck setup. They sit low because when you launch it, you actually get the droop out of it, and then it picks up that. So it's just. They handle it really good. It's like a stadium truck back in the days in California. I don't know about, I'm sure actually all across the country, but they used to do these short course off-road type stuff, and it was stadium trucks. It was Mickey Thompson stadium trucks back in like the 80s and 90s. And they set low, but they jumped, and then, the wheels droop out, and boom, suspension just works awesome. And I'm sure this is kind of that, setup on it, which is just awesome. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Looks like it's got some crazy technology behind it though, because you see that like transfer case looking thing sticking out the back. Yeah, that's not a normal rear end on that thing, because the motor's sitting mid mount.
Yep.
The motors were sitting right there behind the cab.
So that is a 12 valve Cummins inline 6 twin turbo and supercharged.
That's just nuts, dude.
It's
just nuts.
Can you get any more Maniac than that?
Sequential twin turbo.
Maniacs need more budget. we can do that.
Subscribe.
Yeah. So he's got boxed front control arms, all custom made. There's not anything really on this.
CNC laser, probably.
Custom fabbed, which
is it all? Is the truck also chopped?
I don't think so. So this is a Diamond T. That's the brand of truck, and I think that's kind of where they sit on that roof.
Maybe
I don't know. It could be wrong.
Lower,
but I think they have that kind of a look to it.
Looks really good.
Yeah,
looks really good.
I don't know.
The front end really cool.
Mm-hmm. The back end, the way the back end is so short right off the wheels right there. There's no bumper. I love the way that looks. You barely see it.
It's kind of got that old railroad engine front end kind of vibe to it. Yeah.
Like those railroad trucks that ran on the tracks for like maintenance, or what are you talking about?
Just like the front of a steam locomotive, man.
Like a workhorse.
It's just because of the grill.
Super mean looking.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna make me sound really dumb, but it reminds me of Gravedigger. That's the same kind of thing.
Actually, it's not. You're right.
I feel really young saying that. But what is Gravedigger's like a 32 something, right?
It's a 40 something truck, and I want to say it's a Chevy.
It just, I know it's not anything similar, but it looks the same. Very similar.
Yeah, no, it's got that same, definitely that similar look to it. I mean, it's just super cool.
Really. So, where are the headlights?
That's a good question.
Right next to the grill?
Yeah, they must be tucked in somewhere. I'm sure.
If you're always lit, you don't need headlights.
Cars reference.
That's pretty good, Jim. That's pretty good. Every once in a while, you drop a good one. Look at those wheels, though, too, man. The rims are just really wild.
Super cool looking wheels.
Really wild rims.
Big old tires on them.
They even roll backwards. That's amazing.
Dude, I love this thing. Man. I love this thing. So this is we got that Volvo out there still sitting in the back. It's a 59 Volvo. I don't know the model on it right now. It's a P56.
When he says sitting in the back, he means sitting in the back as our next upcoming project.
One of the projects.
Maybe not the next one, but
yeah,
it's in the queue. It's in the queue.
I envision not a few years. I hope
New Year's resolution.
I envision it as. Definitely not anything to this level, but this kind of inspiration where it's this old body with some really cool off-road wheels with some cool suspension on it, actually working. So I think we're gonna throw a little hint out there. Kind of thinking about possibly putting on a Polaris RZR.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because it's about the right size, and that would be a really cool, functional, crazy patina old car.
Could probably actually race it too in the Polaris class.
Something. So would you cruise this to the grocery store?
I'd cruise this thing everywhere.
It's good. It's a great grocery getter. You got zero place to put the groceries.
Put it right over the transfer.
Perfect.
Just put it right over the transfer case.
Maybe take no passenger with you, and then you can put some on the passenger seat. But otherwise,
it could have a frunk.
It could have a frunk.
Actually,
you're right.
It could have junk in its frunk.
Dude, you can put all the groceries in the trunk. Trunk.
It's a frunk.
I like there's an Optima battery on the driver's side there behind the driver.
Yeah, you can see
it sideways mounted. It's so cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, dude.
Dang, I wonder what kind of power it makes, man.
Yeah, that'd be a really good question. So this guy is at Diesel Patina. Oh, did we not mention the last guy?
We didn't.
Oh, that's okay though. You'll cut that in and you'll drop it into the bottom of the thing.
I'll tag it in.
This is so good. We don't have to even give him instructions in the thing because he's already here getting them live.
Sweet.
Yeah. So we'll mention the BMW Body Swap WRX Instagram page. But this is Diesel_Patina. On Instagram. You guys want to learn more about this crazy rig, you guys can check it out.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of build reels, build photos on there.
He's tracked it well.
Digging. He's obviously got a good camera too.
Yeah, this reel looks really good, man.
Just on a phone, I think. But yeah.
I dig it, dude. I dig it. So I think it's time to give it a rating.
Yeah.
I'll go first on this one. I'll go first.
I appreciate that.
I'll let you guys give you some time.
Thank you.
So you can think. consider.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
deliberate.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
because I know
to my private area.
Phone a friend.
Really
get a lifeline.
Really hash this one out.
Yeah, I really have to figure this one out because this one's a tough one to figure out if it's going to be a 1, 2, or 3, and it's going to have to be a on the limiter 110%. Yeah. Because oh my goodness, I mean, so much crazy work, so much crazy inspiration that comes out of this right now. It's just incredible.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm feeling inspired.
You feel inspired? You feel like you want to go right now? Just go to work right after. You want to go to the shop and start ranting.
Start breaking things.
Start cutting things up. Start cutting things up.
Start grinding.
Hey, let's cut the bottom out of that Volvo right now. We don't need to sleep.
Easy.
Come on, we don't need to sleep.
I'll go home. But
You've been drinking coffee. You're ready to go tonight.
Still pretty tired, actually.
All right, so what's your thing?
I'm on the limiter.
The limiter. We don't have to think about it, huh?
Yeah, it's
limiter.
It's cranking.
All right, awesome.
Let me hear your best limiter sound. Let me hear it. Come on, Junior.
I don't even know if I can do it.
Oh, come on. Let's hear it, dude. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do it. Come on. You're here.
I'll do it, dude.
Man. Your dad. Oh,
that's pretty good. That was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
All right, Jim, come on. All right, come on, Junior. Bust it.
All right, come on.
Let's hear it.
Let's hit it.
Oh, that was a 4-cylinder right there. All right, guys. Well, it's that time. It's time to drop our bonus car. Why are you laughing already? Because you see the preview already.
I see the preview, man. This one's good.
This one's gonna be a good one. All right, here we go. No. Let's drop it.
Oh,
you missed it. What was it? What was that? You see it?
It's not
a truck. It's a.
There it goes.
No. What is that?
It's a truck. It's a Kia Soul. No, it's a Jeep.
It's a Carolina Squat.
Jeep?
It's a Jeep.
It's a Jeep, bro? What? Wow.
You gotta show them.
Pretty wild. There we go. Okay.
Early 2000s Jeep Wrangler is what this is.
What happened to it? Did the back suspension break on it?
Blew out.
Did he lose the springs in the back? I'm confused.
You know what? It actually might be on bags. Look how tight the wheel is to the fender. I didn't realize that. See how tight that is? It's probably on bags. There's no way it rolls like that.
So you really put a lot of money into it.
He put some work into it. Yeah, that's.
All right, guys. So this is a look. This is the thing. There's a lot of looks out there, and we're gonna cover pretty much every one of these looks in our future videos in our bonus cars. Yeah. Like stanced out cars and all the other stuff that comes with these crazy things. So this is a Carolina Squat.
Yeah.
This is the Carolina Squat right here. I don't know too much about it. I know that some states actually have issued, they made it illegal. They put limits in, like you can only be 6-inch difference between the front and the rear, because obviously you can't adjust your headlights.
Can't see it.
I mean,
yeah, it's such a safety hazard.
I'm trying to keep a straight face. You know?
I'm not.
All right, what are you thinking? What do you think?
Goofy, man. I mean,
it's goofy as all get out.
I think. I said this earlier. I think stance makes more sense than this. I mean, at least stance has like a, you can see out of your car. It's at least kind of safe.
So what's stance? Just explain it to everybody.
Stance is the opposite of this.
Maybe some people don't know what stance.
Yeah, stance generally is a static. Your car's static, so it's on coils or springs, and then you slam it as low as it can go, and then you get those wheels negative camber, like just too much, right on the inner rim of your wheel.
Do you know what he's talking about? Have you seen that? Are you into that? Do you have
we have some of that in Tucson.
Do some of your kids drive that, maybe?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't drive it either.
Yeah, I don't know if they're all over, stance stuff. So stance, so I think that how that came about was, well, we're not getting into it.
But it was for racing, but they took it too far.
Yeah, negative cambers for racing and all that, and then it just went further and further because they wanted to stick wider and wider wheels, and then if you get a super crazy
angle,
you can fit it in.
And then it doesn't go anywhere.
It's Back to the Future is like, oh.
Yeah,
that's right. But let's get back to this one. So one, so that makes more sense to you.
To me, I kind of get it. This I don't get. I don't even think it looks good.
So, yeah, I mean,
well, the fact is. I
their own.
If, like you get to the car show and like you press a button and it pops up,
and then you do some lowrider kind of thing. Yeah,
like,
sure.
But it's not the case.
It's not.
No, dude, that thing's got some massive springs in the front.
Yeah.
I mean, it's lifted.
Yeah.
I think better than 12 inches on the front from stock.
Maybe 13.
It's got a bigger lift in the front than 12 inches.
Yeah.
13, 12 and a half.
It's right there.
And the back is lowered. It's slammed. And it's sitting on like 26s probably, you know? With low pros on them.
And they're chromes. And they're chromies, man.
I'm
kind of crazy.
I'm talking like this. I don't know why.
I will say this.
It's making me talk like that.
To each their own.
Absolutely.
That's what cars are for. Right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
At the same time,
it's
this
an
is
expression,
crazy.
you know.
To each their own. But yeah.
This is too far. That's all.
Well, it's obviously not for him.
Yeah.
It's not for him.
And you know what? It probably gets
for him.
Tons of attention.
Yes.
Tons of wrong attention. Yeah, sure. Just like the stance guys.
Yeah.
It's all kind of the same.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? It's a beautiful American flag flying in the back. That's what matters.
It's just part of it.
You don't see it in here though. It's clipped.
Oh, it's cool.
Guys, there is an American flag flying in the
right
background, off to the right,
Yep.
in the full image, but it's cropped. So,
Yeah.
well, all right. I don't know. I don't know how much longer I can go with this one.
Yeah,
at this point,
we
we picked a good bonus car. I think this time.
Yeah.
This is a good bonus car right here.
Yeah, that's.
I like Jeeps too.
We know.
Yeah. You're gonna go first on this one.
Oh, you want me to talk about Jeeps? Oh
no. Oh, you want to talk about Jeeps?
I want to talk about Jeeps.
No,
I know you like Jeeps. You had Jeeps. You have a Jeep
Jeeps.
still, you know, in the family, and they're cool for what they're built for.
The V6 Cherokees are sweet from the 2000s. Those are pretty cool.
Oh yeah, the 4.0.
Yeah, those are sweet.
Yeah.
Want me to do the limiter first?
Yeah, or whatever.
Yeah, you do the limiter. I break your arm.
You know, honestly, I think
Shoulder. Okay.
So, no, I'm healed.
He's all healed.
He's all good.
Yeah, you could touch him before. It was great.
Okay.
No one touches me now. It's healed.
It's because you're greasy. It's because you're hot and greasy all the time. That's from
That's right. Back to the car.
We'll move on.
I don't know if he's getting invited back.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'm trying to do.
This is a one and done.
What was that?
I hit the mic with my bill.
All right, well, you started then.
All right, well, you're not gonna like what I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna say that it's at least a cruiser, is what I'm gonna give it, only because of the money and the effort that this guy put into it. And obviously the thing functions and drives around, but yeah, I'm really generous. I'm feeling generous.
Yeah, you are
feeling generous.
Yeah, you don't have to.
I want to hear what Junior got to say.
What do you are?
Okay, so you know what? I would actually also give this a cruiser, only because I want to drive it once and then be able to harsh on him even harder after I drive it. So I would give it a cruiser, but it's on the low end. It's only like 3,000 RPM. You know, it's
2,200.
22, 25. Yeah,
wow.
Around there.
So you guys are making me be the bad guy.
No, I think what I said was pretty bad.
We need somebody to, lay it out and say it how it is.
Go ahead,
yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, so I mean, it just didn't have to.
It didn't have to. No, I know it didn't have to come out this way.
But yeah, like you said though, I mean, like obviously the wheels probably cost more than some people's cars.
Many people's houses probably.
No, those wheels are probably more than the Jeep.
The mortgage. Let's talk about at least the mortgage. Definitely the Jeep. Although it is a pretty clean Jeep.
I don't know what wheel brand that is, but those kind of wheels,
exclusive,
those kind of sizes,
dub,
$10,000 and
dub
up.
wheel.
So
yeah, sure.
And maybe that includes the tire.
I mean,
maybe it doesn't.
Yeah, thin pro knobbies.
It's an 02 TJ with an inline 6 4.0.
Is it inline 6?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's the same.
Yeah,
really?
So 02, they made them to 06 was the last year of the 4.0.
Those are the good ones.
Yeah.
So stop skirting the issue. What are you rating it?
He rated it.
I did.
Oh, you rated it?
Yes.
Oh man, I completely missed it. I completely missed it.
I'm sorry.
So,
I mean, sorry, G.
I mean, I agree with you.
Sorry, G.
I agree with you.
Sorry, I had to be the bad guy. You guys really.
I'm
going out the shop, man.
Yeah, you're gonna go work. You're gonna go work.
I'm done.
All
right. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for you guys. I don't know. We had a pretty good time with this thing.
Yes.
And hey, we want to make sure that you guys are subscribed because some of you are not, and you guys have been faithful followers, watching these things. And we need you to subscribe so that YouTube will push this thing further out for people that are into this kind of stuff as well. And if you guys were brand new to this, hey, appreciate you. Thanks for staying for this long. If you stayed this long, we should give them a prize. Why don't you guys put a comment in right now that I stayed to the end. And we'll see if we can put a sticker pack or something. We have, not a pack, but we got like a couple of stickers we can send out. Some Maniac stickers.
A hat.
Oh. He wants to give away our hats.
We got one hat.
You can get his hat
right
and get
now.
the sweaty white one.
So, it's a good hat. I like it. We do have these hats and shirts available at maniacsgarage.com, though, so that's cool. Mm-hmm. And you guys can go check it out there, and you guys can support our channel there. And I think with that
concludes this episode of Maniacs Reacts. We'd love to see you in the next one. We're going to rate 3 more cars, and come check us out on our YouTube channel. And
wait, they're on our YouTube channel. Check us out at Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, all at Maniacs Garage.
Nice.
God bless you guys.
Nice.
Later.
Sublime.